we stopped believing in the sun, would we be plunged into darkness? If we stopped believing in illness, would it vanish? No, because reality did not conform to us. It exists separately from our thoughts. No amount of belief will make anything true.
Religions have successfully capitalized upon superstitious beliefs because they need something that is beyond the verifiable evidence. They have many irrational stories that need things to be taken on trust, and trust alone, and trust alone, trust alone, and trust alone. Just like other superstitions, the religion acquired tends to be ultimately dictated by the environment in which we were raised in. If you have devoted your life to a fairy tale, consider this question. What makes you certain that your particular religion is true? Many religions contradict each other on very important aspects of life, and all claim to be the one true word of God. Some even threaten eternal damnation for failing to believe in their doctrine. What proves that Yahweh is the true God? Why not Allah? Why not other theories like we're all in the Matrix, or created by aliens, or that we're in a computer simulation, or New Age religions? There are an infinite other absolute realities that our minds can conjure up, but none can hold up to any scientific scrutiny without facts. Without facts. If you were born in ancient Greece, would you be a Christian? If you were born in Afghanistan, would you be a Christian? We think of ourselves as rational beings, but at this time when science has reached enormous heights, yet 84% of the world believes in some form of mythology. The religious person must believe things that he reads or he is taught without giving any consideration to whether those things are true or not. How would the remainder of our lives go if we applied the same rule? Why do anything about climate change if God is in charge and has this grand plan? Surely God's divine protection will make it all okay. Surely God's divine protection will make it all okay.
The Lord will protect you from all harm. He will protect your life. Your life. The Lord will protect you from all harm. He will protect your life.
Maybe, just maybe, political leaders would think twice about sending soldiers to die in a pointless war if they knew that they were not going to heaven. God is only a fictitious idea that exists inside of your head. Doesn't that explain everything? Doesn't that explain why you have never heard God talk out loud in an audible voice you can actually hear? It's always inside your head. Doesn't that explain why you have never seen God? Why would he allow thousands of children to be born every day with severe birth defects? Wouldn't he give everyone a fair chance to find him? Children are born every day with so severe mental handicaps they cannot grasp an understanding of religion. Do they burn in hell? Do they burn in hell? Don't you understand? It doesn't matter how much you hope, wish and pray. Believing doesn't change reality. Why do you think we never see God intervene as he did in the Bible, supposedly? Is it not important for you to see the real truth? Would you rather live in a dream world? A dream world where a 600-year-old man went around the world and collected 2 of every 1 million species of animals, insects and birds? A stupid, self-contradictory dream world in which the only answer has to be magic? Religious moderates and apologetics claim that we should not take the Bible literally. Of course we shouldn't take the Bible literally. It's only the book used by billions of people around the earth as the basis for their entire worldview and morals. In America, 62% of people would not vote for anything but a Christian. America is a fucking theocracy. The Bible has a huge influence. Here is an example of the Bible's attitude to non-Christians. in his heart there is no God. They are corrupt, they do abominable deeds. There is none who does good. Then consider, this theocracy owns 10,000 nuclear weapons. Just a few years ago, the president stated that God told him he was backing his side in the war. Of course we're going to look at the Bible literally. Fundamentalists are taking over America. A third of the states do not teach evolution. They instead teach creation, a fairy tale. Why would God only reveal the most important message to mankind only to certain individuals who wrote it down thousands of years ago? We have to rely on copies of translations of copies by anonymous authors with no originals and the textual testimony to a miracle. There's no sufficient reason to believe any of it happened. Why would God write everything down in riddles and metaphors? Wouldn't he want to make the commandments and his word more widely understood, or even consistent with the observable reality? Surely he could not be all-knowing if he did not realize that this would cause Christianity alone to split into over 38,000 denominations, each distorting the word of God more and more. What is God? He was an idea thought up to fill in the gaps of what we did not understand. Even to this day, what was before the Big Bang? Why fill in the gap with God did it? If God did it, what created him? And what created that? And what created that? Many theists' response is that he exists outside of time, so he has always been. Why not then conclude that the universe has always been? Why put God in the picture? Why plaster every gap in knowledge with God did it? The simple ancient mind could be forgiven for seeing the universe with such a small scope. Humanity back then lived in a much different reality. Not much was known outside superstition, and it seemed not much could ever be found out. It did not understand what illness was, or why earthquakes happen, or even what the stars were. We have very little imagination when it comes to things that are not us. This is why God is always depicted as a human. We fear our mortality, so we like the idea of eternal life. We get run down by everyday life, so we love the idea of heaven. Things might not be so good this time around, but it'll get better next time. Why live your life believing you're a fallen sinner, unworthy of love, and only redeemed by serving? Religion has a fierce power on the mind. It tears down self-esteem and reconstructs it in such a way that religion is the center of that self-esteem. Now sure, religion has a few minor positive effects, like allowing you to take comfort in believing that you will live forever, like Peter Pan. Unfortunately, its negative effects severely outweigh the positive ones. I don't think people in Nigeria would be murdering their children as witches if somebody didn't tell them God wanted witches to be killed. It's a superstitious belief that has infected their worldview. But you